Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, we're back on the Hardcore Series world. I apologize for the break, but, I've had a lot of ideas that I wanted to go out with, and, yeah, we're trying something. We're going back. So, I know this is probably kind of obnoxious, but I don't ask them often, so if you could, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, and it shows me that you like my content. So, anyway, let's get on with today. So right after I finished up recording, I planted a sugarcane farm. Obviously, I haven't been on long since I. Oh, I thought that was a share. No, just an outlet. So what I want to do today is I want to make some progress. Mainly, we should probably get some armor and some better tools like iron. So today would probably be a good chance to do some mining. Now, usually, my plan would be, okay, grab the 8 pickaxes and 1 double chest, and we're going strip mining, but that doesn't work anymore. Because of the new generation, it seems the meta is back from strip mining to caving, which, I don't mind. It's just in a hardcore series like the one I play, like this one, strip mining's a lot safer for me because I don't have to worry about mobs. But I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. I should probably get some more food before I go down because that's a big part of staying alive, having food. Is you don't have the main things I need to get is food and torches. Those are the things that will keep me alive. So we're gonna work on that for a little bit. How much coal do I have in the? Oh, okay. If I take half, that should give me enough. Because I'll replenish some. Okay, that'll give me. Oh, I can make one more. Okay, we'll bring some wood just in case we come across any. Okay, we'll take all of this. Ooh, more food. Any other food in here? Seeds, I should probably go plant those. Other than that, not much, so. Okay. So, our next plan, so we got some torches, not a ton, but it'll have to do. So now our next thing we should do is we should get food. Now, I'm just gonna go kill a bunch of animals because I think that's just gonna be the most efficient. I'm gonna go cook them on my campfire. So, oh, it's a wolf. So, I don't think I have any bones because I don't like spending the night. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of animals, and once I'm done with that massacre, I'll be right back. I'm back. I got a ton of food, some melons, ready to go. Alright, whatever. We're on the road again. I have a leather cap. Okay. We have to be very careful here of fall damage, because I have been prone. I should have slept last night. See, this is why I live on the beach. You're the biggest threat. Oh, another arrow. I wouldn't mind. Ow. Okay, he's dead. I'm gonna kill this pig and this chicken for some more meat. Let's go. Oh, nope, back. Okay. This is already going great. Okay. So, I kind of want to go back to that other, we saw that giant cave in the last episode. I don't remember the coordinates because I didn't save them. Oh my god. I gotta get out of the forest. That could have been it. That. I think the only thing... Does this have blast protection on it? No, thorns. Okay. About to say, if that thing had blast protection on it, that was probably the only thing that saved my life there. But still, that leather cap probably just saved my life. Because I was going to check on something. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go find where that cave was. Okay, I got it. Pretty easy to find. yeah, that could have been it. That could have been series over. Episode 2. That would have been sad. Like, that wouldn't have... I probably would have started another series if I would have died right there, just in the same episode. I would have been very sad. Okay. So, it should be... Oh, no, I went too far this way. So I need to go... That's actually not far from here. So my biggest threats right now are those green things and fall damage. Because I don't have much armor. Nor do I have a bucket to fill my MLGs with. Because I'm not good at MLGs. Because I grow soft every time I get god armor. The biggest thing right now to like increase our survivability is to get a shield. Because... Oh my gosh, if you don't know the miracle of having a shield, it's too good. What am I... Okay, it needs to be far. Oh, okay. Here. Should be just along here. Here it is. Here's that cave we found earlier in the last episode. So we're gonna get over here. And we're going to try to get down without dying. Do I have enough wood? I could grab a few more logs. Just in case. You never know. I got a decent amount of food. And that water stream that's right there will get me far enough down. Okay, I'm going to eat the melons as a last resort because then it'll give me enough food like that quickly. So I'll use the melons as a last resort or something to eat on the way back. Okay. Be very careful. Alright, let's drop down. Alright, we're here. Okay. We got some coal. Perfect. We need to grab some... Do I have cobblestone? I do have cobblestone. That's a zombie. PvP. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is, like a coward, we're going to mine into this wall. Hey, cowardice is what keeps you alive in a hardcore run. Or as close as I can get on Bedrock Edition. Okay, so we're going to click this. We're going to hit that. And then we just need to put in this and this. And then we'll make a shield and we'll be much better off. Because that means if a creeper comes up and does what it did earlier, I can just block and not have to worry about it. Perfect. Actually, I'll just cook food while I'm just sitting here. There. Alright. I am now doing much better. I'm going to create an extra sword, just in case, because you never know. You never know when you're going to need it, because when yours breaks and you don't have an extra, you're pretty screwed. Alright, I'm going to take this piece of coal out so it doesn't use it. We'll cook this chicken, and we'll get back on the trip. But having a furnace with you is probably a good idea for now. Because it means I can... Okay. There's a bat. Alright, let's go mine the rest of this iron. And we'll get some levels here. Don't see any mobs that will immediately hurt me. But looks can be deceiving. Okay, I think my pickaxe is going to break here pretty soon. Which is fine, because I brought an extra. Oh, it's going to break in. Jeez, this thing is resilient. Okay. Oh, but PvP. Give me your armor. That's actually pretty good. It's better than nothing. And now I just look like a very... Look at this armor setup. I love it. I love it. Okay, there's a creeper, right? Oh, that's just grass. You know what? I'd rather mistake grass for a creeper than creeper for grass, because, you know, the one will get me killed, the other one will just make me look stupid. Which is worse, probably dying. I also didn't get that wall done. That's another thing we'll do. But I wanted to do some mining, because better armor will keep me alive longer than just walking around with a leather cap, or what I'm wearing right now. I don't think I'll get diamonds today, just because I'm going to be risking a lot just here. Probably just full iron tools. I finish off that wall and do some more with the farm, I think is the plan. But yeah, this is... You guys like this? This is what it takes. Cowardice. In a regular world, I probably wouldn't care all that much about dying, because the worst thing that happens is I lose all my gear. Here, I lose the world. Or, I guess, according to my own rules, I would. According to Mojang's, I could just respawn and you guys would never know. I could just edit it out, but I'm not, because that beats all the fun of the challenge, huh? No, you guys, it's going to have to be a trust exercise. You guys are going to have to trust me that I won't just, you know, respawn. So, hopefully you guys can trust me enough for that. But yeah, other than that, oh, okay. I have a bow too. I'm definitely not leaving that torch. It's kind of useless sitting right there. So I've been having a bunch of other ideas for historical videos that I want to get your guys' opinions on. First of all, don't worry about the World War I video. It is currently sitting as a script ready to be voice lined by me, but I'm very procrastinative, so it'll get done eventually. And I wanted to do like I said in the Temple of Apollo video that I did too many days. Okay, I gotta get that creeper to explode. Oh no. Okay, I wanted to do a history of the Athena Parthenos and what happened to it, like what I think happened to it. And then other than that, yeah, that's a few ideas I have, and there's others that I have in the workshop, but I just haven't really fully committed to them. Yeah. Just constantly gotta be head on a swivel. I have my my fingers constantly near the B. Well, I guess I have it on the joystick. I don't use B for crouch. That was a thing I had. I don't know if I've ever said this, because I have a very bad memory. I think it would be nice if we could use our offhand for other items, and you're thinking, okay, well, Temperon, the reason they don't do that for controllers is that you don't have enough buttons. What if, instead of being able to crouch with both the joystick and the B button, if you held B, it allowed you to use your other hand? Or vice versa, like you hold down you click the joystick, the right joystick, it allows you to use your left hand. So you could use other items. I just think that'd be cool, because that means we could use both hands, and instead of it just being there for shields, totems, and rockets. Well, for most people it's just shields and totems, because rockets are only used in combat, and they're kind of useless, as I found out not too long ago. I don't know why I need this copper, but I don't want to have to come back and get it. Okay. Okay. Shield has probably saved my life more times than I'm going to be able to count. Because that creeper lasted, it definitely killed me. The only thing that saved me last time was... I don't know, RNG. Okay. I want to get enough for a full set of armor and tools, so that'll be about 40, I think. Give or take a few. Okay, that zombie's coming straight for me, but I want to mine this iron. There we go, and dead. That potato. Yeah, it was. Too bad I already have that from my bonus chest. Starter chest. I don't remember what it's called. Okay. Oh, this will definitely get me enough gear for, oh, spider. Die. Die. I want to get some coal for a lot of smelting and iron for ironing. What I like about this is that in the early game now, instead of having like tons of iron ore stacked in your inventory, you can turn that raw iron into raw iron blocks, and then, you know, you can hold a lot more. Obviously, it doesn't matter with like shulkers later game because, you know, you can just put it in a ton of shulkers, so it really doesn't matter. But for early game here, it's really helpful. Okay. We got more coal, which is great, because it means I get levels, which will be helpful when I finally, like, do enchantments, when I get diamond armor. Oh, I'm trying to think what I should do for the nether. Should I go in there full diamond? At least full unenchanted diamond, and I probably will put, like, prot or something on my armor. At least, like, full prot. Because even if you land in, like, lava with full prot, like, it still gives you more time to escape. Like, right now, if I fell into lava, I'd just be dead, because I don't even have a water bucket. And a water bucket obviously wouldn't save you in the nether. Ow! Actually, I need these guys' bones, because I want to go grab a dog. I know I could use it for, like, getting the crops up, but I need a companion for my journey. That's the whole goal. That's the whole goal of this episode, is to get a dog friend. Okay, let's grab this. Since I'm the only one here, and will be, you guys are stuck with me. Well, I guess if you didn't want to be stuck with me, you just click off, but you're not going to. You're legally binded here. Okay, what's a few more torches? How many coal? Oh my gosh, I have over a stack of coal. I'll be fine. At least for a little bit. You do go through quite a bit. Is that lapis? How much copper do I have? 56. Okay, I doubt I'll need that much copper, but I know where to get some. Okay, lapis. I guess enchanting table. If I use it later. I don't know how deep this cave goes. Hopefully not. Hopefully it goes deeper, but I'm hoping that it doesn't also, so I don't feel like I want to go down there, because I don't really want to go down there. Oh! Oh, that does so much damage to the durability of your sword. I need to just fully heal up. Okay, let's mine this coal. Can we get 15 levels? That'd be pretty cool. Another thing we gotta do soon is we gotta find a mob spawner. I can work with most mob spawners. I've built poison spider spawners. The best two that I really like are both zombie and skeleton. Zombie, because you can trade their run flesh with clerics and make money. Skeletons, because you can use those bones for crops. And yeah, that's really the whole thought experiment there. But I can use spiders as well, because I can get string also for selling to villagers, but either one of them will work. Poison spiders are definitely the... Actually, I think regular spiders are the hardest to work with, because they're just bigger and... Yeah, they're the hardest to work with. Poison spiders, because I just know how to work with them. Okay, so the iron should just float down, right? Or did I already pick it up? Apparently I did. Okay, I don't need any of that. Oh wait, I want the bones. Oh wait, I didn't throw the bones. It's fine. You know what? I'm not even gonna... Nope. That's a witch. I'm going to bow it from afar. Usually I'm used to the arrows getting there pretty... Okay, so that'll force it to drink a potion of healing, and then a Splash me with the potion of poison. Anyways, so my strategy with witches is that if you hit them first and kill them quickly. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hide because this isn't gonna wear off fast enough. Okay, so the strategy with witches, at least for me, is that you build them from afar so they drink a healing potion because the AI like favors their own hearts than damaging you. So if you can get them before that and hurt them enough to where they die before they can get done drinking their first one. Because if they drink their first one, then they'll throw a harming one or a poison one. Most times it's poison. But if you can do that beforehand, then it makes your life a lot easier. Okay, so I don't need the potato. I'll just keep it. I don't need much more materials, so we'll just... Oh. You gonna drop bones for me? You are. Actually, can I just... I don't know if I can do it at my... Oh, you can. I didn't know if you could do it in just your, I thought you needed an Oh, I think anvil's just so you can heal one that's enchanted. Oh. That probably makes sense. Let's get this iron, and we'll head up to the surface. Oh my gosh. See? Extra swords. Like, I guess I had the axe, so I could have done that, but... Gonna grab this. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think I'm good for right now. I have a bucket, don't I? Yeah, I should have brought it. Oh my gosh, why is that guy pissed at me? No. Okay, we're in the water. We're fine. We are. Oh, Lord. Lord in heaven. Lord in heaven. Okay. I don't know what to do. I actually have a plan. I'm gonna do something smart. I'm gonna make iron armor in this little pocket here. So then I can go out and not die immediately. So, time lapse. Go! Okay, so I think we're close enough here. I have a helmet and pants. I want to get a chest plate. Yeah, I'll just get a chest plate. And probably, yeah, we'll get a chest plate. and we'll move on. It should be 8. Yeah, that could have... I think I was like 2.5 hearts. I probably should have died there. I don't... What hit me? I don't know what hit me. I am honestly, like, really confused on what hit me. Because it wasn't any mobs. It was probably a mob. Maybe like a skeleton with like a power bow? But I find that hard to think about. But, okay. Interesting. We definitely got enough iron. We got some for extra stuff because, you know, eventually we'll have to replace the armor because it wears out because it doesn't have mending. Okay, let's grab this furnace. We'll make the chest plate, put it on, and now we should be kitted up. Okay, now it should be day. It is day. Okay, now we're gonna get out of here very quickly. Did I like glitch and take fall damage because it was like it thought I was out of the water or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're alive, and that's all that matters. I would have been very mad if that would have killed me. If it had, I would have... I have had 2 near-death experiences in today's episode, and I do not enjoy that. Not whatsoever. So we're going to get out of here, and we're going to go back to camp. Well, not camp, home, I guess, because we don't live outside. We actually have a home, because I did that. Okay. I want to go... I'm going to tame a dog, and I want to make that wall. Because I don't want any mobs just walking up to my house. I guess spiders can still get over that, but spiders don't do as much damage as creepers. Not even close. So we're going to go grab a... Ooh, sheep are not a good sign. Is that wolf still just... He is hanging out. Yep, we're taming him. I gotta kill the sheep. For the wolf. For the wolf. Get out of here. Alright, come here. You want to be mine? We got a friend. What should I name you? Okay. I'm probably not going to get any suggestions, but you know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. The first comment I see for a name with this guy, that's appropriate, obviously, I'll name him. Or her, I don't care. Just whatever name you want. So, we got a dog, let's go. Do I have a name tag? Of course I don't. I'm poor. Welcome to the house. Let's get you in the corner so you don't end up walking into the campfire. Other than that, pretty successful trip. Yeah, we did some things. We got some items. Okay, let's make that wall. Do I have enough? Okay, let's drag this across. Do I want him? I don't want it this. Guys, I was going over the footage for the part of the video that I made the wall in, and I noticed that the footage was nigh unusable. So I had to cut it out of the previous clip. So I apologize for that, but I got it done. So we're sitting pretty nice. We got a wall on the house. We will, in a second, have ourselves full iron armor with an iron sword. Okay. Yeah, I was kicked out twice when trying to take off the boots. So apparently those boots were cursed. Sticks, was this your job? Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are liking the hardcore series so far. Remember, first comment I see for the name, that's appropriate. I'll name the dog. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.